I wanted to just welcome you this afternoon. We have an interesting audience with us today. It's very exciting. We have members who would like to find out more about their membership and what benefits they can make sure that they are using in the membership basket. And we have a lot of interested people who have expressed a need to find out more about SAPICS and what we have to offer the supply chain management community. So welcome to all of you. You're all, it's great to have you with us this afternoon. I'm going to introduce the team and just take you through the agenda. We are waiting for our general manager, but as soon as he comes on, we will hand over to him and he will share some of the ideas and plans that SAPICS has for the year ahead. So thank you again for all of your engagement and your interest, and we're going to get straight into it. So my name is Claire Fincham. I'm the SAPICS marketing manager. We have the team with us today. They will introduce themselves, but just so you see Connor Fincham, who does the digital marketing glue up website for SAPICS. Bev D'Souza is the SAPICS administration manager, and she celebrated 16 years with SAPICS this week, which is very exciting. And thank you, Bev, for all you do for SAPICS. We have Lasedi, who is our administrator, and we hopefully will be joined by Bogeni just now. He's our new general manager.
He is online, yeah.
Oh, great. Hello, Bogeni. Are you happy to chat at this stage?
Yes, hi, Claire. Hi, colleagues. Afternoon. Yes, thank you. So I just really wanted to take the time to introduce myself. My name is Bongeni Dlovu, recently appointed as the GM of SAPICS, and I have a background in economics, supply chain, and manufacturing. I've worked as a consultant, and I've worked as an academic. I still retain a role as an academic at the Gordon Institute of Business Science, teaching on the MBA. So it's been a great pleasure to step into this role since the beginning of July or mid-July, and have an opportunity to engage with the membership and support SAPICS on its goal to really support the elevation, education, and advancement of or empowerment of supply chain professionals. So yeah, in terms of how we looking to fulfill this mandate, and I know that I'm talking to current members and prospective members. I'm pleased to say that for current members, we definitely looking to strengthen our partnership with you from the perspective of our educational offerings. We're looking to expand the kinds of offerings that are available under the SAPICS brand. We're looking to support your development in terms of short courses and webinars. And we're looking to really support your advancement on the basis of getting opportunities as individual members, and being able to sort of grow and strength to strength in your opportunities. The colleagues are going to speak in more detail, but some of the platforms that we have, for example, Glue Up, really offer the opportunity for somebody to be able to access the network. They're able to share what they have in terms of their CVs and their skills, and they're able to access opportunities from an education and jobs opportunities perspective. So this organization, SAPICS, is the largest supply chain membership-based organization in Southern Africa, and we are collaborating not only with other affiliates within South Africa, but also on the continent. So this is an excellent opportunity for those prospective members. If you're out there really wanting to take your career seriously, it's a very small nominal membership, but it has access to such a large network and such great opportunities. One of the things that I'm sure the colleagues will touch on, but I wanted to just highlight as well is the organization is turning 60 next year. So we are celebrating a diamond jubilee, and it's very exciting, and it will include a number of events all over the country. So we're hoping for you to look out to that. But also very importantly is what is the highlight of the calendar is the SAPICS conference. So this coming year, 2026, we've partnered with an organization called the Conference Company, who's going to be working with us basically to develop a new theme and an exciting program for the conference. Our conference next year will change slightly because we are looking to have the conference in July as opposed to June. So that will be from the 12th to the 15th of July next year that we're looking to have the conference. Sorry, from the 19th to the 22nd of July next year when we're looking to have the conference. And so it shouldn't conflict with any of the sort of major events in June, but will allow for an opportunity for everyone to be there. So the colleagues will go into a bit more detail about the membership, the events, and the conference details, but I just wanted to have this opportunity to address you, and I look forward to hopefully engaging with you in future. Thank you very much, Claire.
Thanks, Bongeni. That's great. As you can see, SAPICS is in good hands, and we also have Selepe Petla from the SAPICS board on the call as well. SAPICS has various pillars on its board, and Selepe is in charge of the membership pillar. So if you have any hard questions, you can ask him. So I'm going to just go straight into the membership benefits, and this really highlights for the current members to make sure that they are using all of the offerings and to entice potential members of SAPICS to join the organization. I'm going to focus right now on the individual memberships because it also is included in the corporate memberships, and the student membership and small business memberships also have these benefits in them. So as Bongeni mentioned, we are the association industry body for those involved or interested in supply chain management on the continent. We have members from all areas of the supply chain profession, from procurement right through to distribution, logistics, and reverse logistics. So we have to make sure that we are addressing all the needs of our members, the various skills that they're looking for, the various events that they would like to support them in their professional and personal development. So we do try hard to make sure that we have covered all those areas during the course of a year. In 2025, we focused on the youth, as we did in 2024. We started a really great initiative then, and women in 2025, as well as young executives. So really try to work hard to make sure that we are supporting those members, as well as all of the others. In 2023, SAPICS invested in the Glue Up membership portal, and Connor will give more detail on that later, but it really was a great investment, and we really encourage you to activate your membership and use that. It is a membership offering that we have put together for our members, so please make sure that you use that. We have networking, social, and site visits events around the country. Attendance is free for members, and these events are hosted by leading supply chain professionals in the world, and the topics are relevant, vital, and informative. So we have an events program. I will be talking to the events just now, but just so you know, we have around 58 events during the year. As Bongeni mentioned, we are very proud to host the leading event in Africa for supply chain management. And we have significantly discounted registration fees to attend this conference. So now's a good time to tell you that the registration fee for the year is 1,100 Rand, excluding VAT, for the whole year, for a 12 months membership. So you will sign on. There's a link at the end of this presentation. And as Bev has mentioned, you will be getting this presentation. You will get an invoice. Upon payment, your membership is then valid for 12 months. So those of you who are members can go onto GlueUp, see when your membership is due to expire, and you can maybe make a note in your calendar or start, if your company is paying for it, to start the motivation and make sure it's budgeted for 2026. We can help you do that, so don't feel alarmed. We can guide you through that process. We also give our members only access to the presentation shown at the SAPICS annual conference that's just been. Then after a couple of months, we open it up to the public. But for now, it's only for our members who are able to see the content that was generated from the annual conference. We have various public workshops throughout the year, which Bev will talk to as well, but those are also significantly discounted. So we always make the membership fee discount more than the membership joining fee. So it makes sense to join SAPICS at 1,100 Rand and pay the membership fee, because then you get all the other benefits that we offer, not just attendance at these other events. We also work with a lot of partners. We have affiliation partners such as SILSA, the Chartered Institute of Logistics, Smart Procurement. Their Indaba was held last week, and SAPICS members enjoyed a 10% discount to attend that conference. So on your behalf, we negotiate these various benefits from other bodies, because we feel that it's important to work with other affiliations and for our members to have access to all these different kinds of events as well. We work very closely with Focus on Transport, and we the members get a monthly digital magazine from Focus. There is a cost to that for SAPICS, but it's free for our members, and that is loaded on our GlueUp membership platform too. A really useful benefit is access to the Career Center. So if you are a member and you are looking for a job, we will add your CV to the Career Center. Similarly, if you're a corporate and you have a job opportunity, we are happy to add those details to the website for you with a clear call to action to your company. So please make use of this, especially as we come to the end of the year and maybe people are looking to make a change, or you as a corporate have a vacancy. We are happy to assist you in that regard. Please just send me an email. Our contact details are at the last slide. We also have an opportunity to vote. You also have an opportunity to vote at the SAPICS AGM. The association belongs to you as our members, and we are very mindful of that and are responsible with all that we do. So it's important for members to attend the AGM, hear what's been happening, hear what we have planned, and to serve, to vote for those who want to be on the board. Our corporate membership, I'm going to just quickly touch on that, has two other elements to these membership benefits. So it includes 5 members, but it also includes the opportunity to host events like webinars and site visits. And it also gives the opportunity for us to do branding through the ever-growing SAPICS platforms to promote your brand and your offerings to the SAPICS community. The SETI will talk later about our LinkedIn pages, etc. We encourage you to follow those. We have 13,500 followers on LinkedIn, which is extraordinary for a non-profit organization in South Africa. So we're very proud of that. We also have an excellent membership database as well as a contact database. So if you join as a corporate membership, your logo and your offerings will get shared through those various distribution channels. We have a phenomenal young professional offering, and I don't want to spend too much time on that because I do talk about that at our mini masterclass series. So on the 2nd of October, we have the next mini masterclass series, and that is what we do with UNISA. It'll be the last one for the year, and at that event, we will showcase what the offerings are for the young professionals. But that includes access to mentors, as I mentioned, the Career Center, the learnings from our various mini masterclasses, and if you are a young professional on this call, the link will be in the presentation that you will receive. We're going to take questions at the end, but I'm going to quickly go on to the events calendar and conference, and then I'll hand over to Bev. So just coming up, as I mentioned, we have about 50 events during the year. We have some education workshops coming up during October, and Bev will touch on those. But at the end of October, SAPICS is proud to be co-hosting the Botswana Supply Chain Summit for the 2nd year in a row. We expect about 200 delegates to attend. Many of our members have registered to attend that, and it's great to be able to expose yourself and your brand to regional thinking in supply chain management. So lots of interesting speakers in that. Information is on our website if you are interested in taking a drive across the border and seeing what's happening in the supply chain world in Gaborone. In November, we have a site visit to Digistics for members only. And this is a very interesting company. They, if you don't know them, they hold all the fresh produce for fast-moving takeaway environments. So, for example, I'm using a brand. They haven't paid me to say this, but for example, they will hold lettuce for McDonald's in Krugersdorp, and when McDonald's need 5 lettuces to be delivered to them for their weekend rush, Digistics store it and deliver it to them. So they supply the takeaway industry. It is a phenomenal place. So if you're a member, you will be able to see how they do this, what technology they use to support this. So a very interesting event lined up for November. We also have a webinar with a data company and we're going to be focusing on economics because it'll be around the G20 summit. And so that'll be a webinar for members, which will also be very interesting and interactive. On the 11th of November, if you're in Durban, we will be hosting a women's event. More details to follow on that. And then at the end of November, we have our annual golf day. I'm afraid there are no more 4 balls available. We sold out 2 months in advance, so we're very pleased with that. But there is an opportunity to come along to the dinner cocktail party and to take a whole sponsorship. So if you would like to have some brand exposure on a hole at the golf course, please can you let me know. As Bongeni mentioned, we are going into SAPICS is turning 60 next year. It's very exciting, and it just shows what a great organization we are, that we've been able to be sustainable. We have excellent longevity, talents that we've been able to pivot and adapt to the changing environments that have happened in our country over the last 60 years. So we're very, very proud of that, and we will be doing lots of celebrating. I'm in the process of asking the board for lots of money, so let's hope they say yes, so we can go around the country to Port Elizabeth, to Bloemfontein, different areas, and be able to show what SAPICS can do. We'll have some speakers come along with us, and we have lots of other initiatives. So we really look forward to your engagement then. So if you're not yet a member, this is a good time to be a member. Bongeni mentioned the SAPICS conference. It was held in June this year, and if you weren't able to attend, or you did attend and didn't manage to get to all of the presentations, or you want to see if we managed to include a photograph of you, please read our conference e-zine, which gives you an idea of what the conference is all about. The 48th annual conference is from the 19th to 22nd of July at Century City in Cape Town. If you are interested in attending, I highly recommend that you budget to attend now. And if you want to join as a member, you will save up to R2,500 in the membership fees. So please consider taking up membership and benefit from the significantly discounted registration fees. We will be sending out our call for speakers in the next month during October. So please look out for those if you are interested in attending the conference as a speaker to enhance your own personal and professional development. It is an excellent platform for you as an individual. And if you're just joining us, or you're a student or young professional, we also have significantly discounted rates for students. So it might be something that you want to come and see, and you can put a personal goal in place to say, I would like to speak at the SAPICS conference in the next 10 years, for example. So please try and attend. It's going to be fantastic, as it is the sort of highlight of our 60th year celebration. So I look forward to seeing you all there. And if you would like to exhibit or sponsor or participate and you're not sure how to do that, you are very welcome to contact me directly, and my email address and everything will be on the last slide. Great. Sure. I feel like I talked a lot. I'm so sorry, but I have lots of exciting things to tell you. So for those non-members on the call, we'd love to have you as part of our community. I'm going to hand over to you now, Bev. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Claire. Just to give you a little bit of an idea with regards to the sort of education offerings from SAPICS' side. So what we do, SAPICS doesn't do instructing ourselves. Okay, we represent international organizations who are well positioned in the supply chain sort of profession. They offer various certifications. They're international certifications. So we've got agreements with these education affiliates, and we then either do a workshop with a recognized instructor, or we can receive an inquiry, which we pass on to our education partners who do the teachings, the courses, and the tutorings for various parts of these partnerships. So just to give you an idea, all of these education affiliates are listed on our website under the education tab. So if you're interested in anything, upskilling, doing a little bit of personal growth, have a look at the offerings, see if there's something that's interesting there. But just to kind of go through the various affiliations that we do have, our longest standing partnership is with ASCM, previously known as SAPICS. ASCM is the Association for Supply Chain Management based in the USA. They have 4 very well sort out everything as certifications that are world class certifications. And I've had dealings with people. You heard I've worked for SAPICS for a number of years. I've seen people doing these certifications, their personal growth. Selepi can attest to that. He's got CPIM and CSCP. It's really can be a game changer if you haven't got any studies behind your name. You've just passed, you've got your matric, you've been in supply chain for a number of years, you want to upskill because you want to get that promotion. A certification is kind of the way to do it. It can be done, it's short, sharp, and to the point. It's very hands-on. It gives you practical information that you can apply straight away in the job. So companies, industry recognizes it. especially those with an international footprint. The certifications there is obviously maintenance to these certifications, which means you keep your knowledge up to date. And we can help with that. The calendar of events that we have is set up with that in mind. So ASCM, long-standing a relationship with them, and we've seen it change people's lives for the better, honestly. One of our new partners now, Be Skilled, they've got their learning is done on a learning platform called The Hive. So this B is nothing to do with our triple B thing. It's to do with their LMS system. And it's aimed at healthcare professionals. And they're offering 2 certificate courses. It's called the Collective Learning Certificate. As I say, aimed at healthcare professionals. The first certificate, you can actually start learning for free. They're not going to charge you anything. If you want the actual certificate at the end, there would be a fee, but it's an amazing opportunity for healthcare people that are wanting to upskill supply chain knowledge. It's a really an amazing opportunity for people to do that. With that, you just go through from our website. There's a code that you use, and you can start learning today. Demand Driven Institute, they were at the conference this year. It's a methodology that can actually help you a lot if you're a planner of sorts, and if you're doing any kind of forecasting in your job. They've got tools and tricks that can help you. They are also based in the USA, and there's various levels to their learning. We are trying to offer those workshops in a systematic way that if you've done the one, you can then move on to the other. So we'll be looking at doing something. The next one, I think, in the next year, we've had a couple of, I think, 2 workshops that we've run this year for various parts of Demand Driven. Educazi are all about supply chain risk and resilience. That's also a click through from our website, and you deal direct with Educazi. They've got an amazing amount of courses. The prices are good. And if you're into risk and resilience, it's worth having a look at that. The Institute of Business Forecasting and Planning. It's one of the workshops coming up soon on our side. We've got an instructor in place that is affiliated or approved by IBF, and she's ready to help you all with forecasting and planning if you're in that line. And the International Supply Chain Education Alliance. They've got an amazing certification that is aimed at people that are new to supply chain. We really do like that certification. If you are changing professions, if you want to know more about the end-to-end supply chain, it's a good one to look at. Good to know that from the Demand Driven, IBF and ISCA, if you're a member of SAPICS, so you've got the 1,100 Rand membership, you get the member price if you attend those workshops. ASCM, they need a membership included, so it's a joint membership, so it's a little bit more costly, but there are huge savings from a member point of view, and so much so that you can't even buy one of their products, the bundle product, without being a member. So definitely worthwhile looking at membership if you want to do any of these studies. Just to mention or touch on the fact that we've put out a knowledge junction. The newsletter comes out every 2 months, and there's various interesting informations about our partners, about the offerings, about the affiliates. So it's also worth having a look at, and that'll be on LinkedIn. Anything more about these particular affiliates, if you want, as I said, go onto the SAPICS website and click under the education tab and scroll down, have a look. There's more information available on all of these affiliates. All right, Clay, next slide. Okay, just to reiterate, we don't offer classes, we arrange workshops, and with Demand Driven, IBF and ISCA, the workshops are a prerequisite to their certification exams. So you do attend the workshop, you do a little bit of studying, and then you can take that certification exam and earn that certification. We can assist our members and non-members with self-study pricing for all the APEX certifications. But what we also do is we have the ability for you to do a course inquiry, which we then can forward on to our education partners who offer the classes and the tutoring, and they can help with the SAPICS local courses as well as any of the APICS certifications and the ASCM programs. So if you are not really wanting to self-study, you feel you need a little bit of assistance or want to attend a class rather, then we forward your inquiries on to our partners, and they will contact you directly with pricing and information there. So the course inquiry form is also available under the Education tab on the SAPICS website. Thanks, Claire. And then just to summarize the upcoming education workshops, we've got the Certified Professional Forecaster coming up in October. We've had a huge amount of interest in this one. So we're very excited for the group of people that are going to be doing this workshop. If you want to register, you can do that on the SAPICS website, on the calendar of events, and that's also, you can find that on the website to click through. You can also click on, if the slides come through on the presentation, you'll be able to register that way. We are hoping to do a trainer, which is a ASCM course, but it's also really geared for people who want to upskill their presentation skills. That's early November. It's offered over 4 half days. We've got a master instructor in South Africa who we use that is approved by ASCM. So if you are interested in learning or confirming presentation skills and training skills, or if you have a certification with APICS and you want to join the instructor development program, then Train the Trainer is what you need to be looking at. And also in November, we're doing one of the Certified Supply Chain Analysts workshops. That's the ISCEA offering that I mentioned earlier. It is geared at young professionals, but it can also be for anybody who wants to move into supply chain and needs a better understanding of how supply chain works field to fork. Thanks very much. I think that's all my slides.
Yes, thank you, Bev. So as you can see, we've got a lot going on with education. It's a very important pillar in our offering. So we urge you to spend time on the website. And if you need some guidance, please reach out to us and we will ask our AEPs to help you. I'm going to hand over to Connor now. This slide will be shared with you as we mentioned, so you will be able to access the various the portal from various of your devices. And if you're a new member, if you are a member, Lesedi would have sent this to you on email as well. So don't worry when you see Connor's screen. It's all very easy to maneuver and work around. Thanks, Con.
Hi, everyone. Just going to share the screen quickly. Great. So I just wanted to show you where the Career Center was. So under the membership tab, click now. Under the membership tab is a careers page. So this is where, if you're a member, we can list your CV, or if you're a corporate member, you can list a job. So take a look here. There's a few CVs, there's a few jobs available for application. So you can find it under the membership tab. To log into GlueUp, you can use the link we've provided. There's also a mobile app for Android and Apple, but you can log in here. If you haven't set up your profile yet, you'll just need to click register, or click the create your profile button on the welcome email, and use the email address that you signed up to membership for. That will then redirect you to our GlueUp homepage. So this is very similar to, it's got a similar layout and like process as LinkedIn. So you have your profile, you have a feed where you can post a photo, a video, a document. You have your connections where you can send business cards. On your profile, you have a business card. So this is what you would share with people. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is going to be a bit slow with sharing. Let's just double check. Okay, my globe's been funny. So you can decide what you want to share with people. What's going on? So you can choose to share your phone number, your address, or email. It will always show your company and your title. What you can then do is, if you see a post from someone, you can click on their profile and you can share a business card with them. It will then show up under your connections that you've sent a business card, and if you've received one, and then you can view them here. You can also, if they allow it on their profile, you can send someone a message. These are your chats sort of on the right-hand side. And you can reach out to people. You'll see here, I have an upcoming event. So if you lose the email with your ticket and you need the webinar link, it's all over here in your events. We have the community. So this is the feed from what we've posted, and we encourage you to share articles or things that are specific to different provinces. We have a women in supply chain group. We also have a feed for the young professionals and students to share more relevant information to that. So if you see anything you come across that you'd like to share or information, you can do a post on here. We also have our membership directory. So if you're looking at reaching out to any of our corporate members, they're over here, but you can also reach out to individual members, or even if you need to find anyone in the team or team's contact details, you can search multiple different ways. But if you search for someone, you can then see all their information and you can send them a message. If they were displaying their email, it would show up. That's me. So I don't know if that one's going to work. But it would show their email address, so you can reach out to them like that. You are in full control of your profile under settings, so you can choose which notifications you see, what you share with other people when you are a member. You can also access our events calendar, so you can see all the events I've registered for, or that you've registered for. You can also see what we have coming up. So happening today, happening next week, everything that's later on in the year. And then you can also view all the past events in case you missed something. You can see it there. Under memberships, so this would be if you are a member, you can see what membership type you have and when it expires. When it is expiring, you'll be able to renew from this page as well. So a single button and you can renew. You can also upgrade your membership. So if I decided that I wanted to now become a joint member to do ASCM, I can then just apply straight from here in my profile. You also have a notification, so you can control whether you get your notifications here or as an email with the little settings icon. But this will be everything when we post an event or when someone does a post or likes or reacts to your post, very similar to LinkedIn. You also have your tickets for your upcoming events, as well as your inbox. So you can message people, have a conversation. You can also set up a meeting with them or request a meeting with them if that's something you're looking at doing. So that's the Glow platform. Feel free to drop any of us an email if you are using it or having any issues. You need your login details. It's a great way for us to share information as a community. engage with people, connect with people that are SAPICS members. So as good as LinkedIn is, you have to go through all the people to find people in supply chain in South Africa or in Africa, whereas this sort of narrows it down for you.
Thank you, Con. That was great. We can take a couple of questions on that as well. We have enough time. I'm going to just quickly share the last couple of slides, if that's okay. Thank you, Connor, for all your work. Oh, sorry about that. You can see my slide, Connor?
Yes.
Thanks. Okay, over to Lesedi. Thank you. Just before she starts, we will be sharing these slides, as I mentioned, and there will be a YouTube link, so you can follow SAPICS subscribe and follow SAPICS on YouTube as well. Thanks, Lesedi. Over to you.
Thanks, Claire. Good afternoon, everyone. I just wanted to take you through the proud member button rather. So this will be attached on your member welcome email, which is the first official communication after joining SAPICS. And as I said, this is attached to the welcome email. You can use this on your LinkedIn profile, on your email signature, as well as your profile documents. And then these are the links to our social media pages. So please feel free to interact with us on Facebook, LinkedIn, as well as Twitter. And then in terms of the membership certificate, if you are a returning member or you're a new member, you will receive your membership number, and you can request a membership certificate. That information is also outlined on the member welcome email. So the membership certificate just basically includes the validity of your membership as well as your membership number. Thank you.
I lost my mute button there. Thank you, Lesedi. That was great. Lesedi does a great job with managing our members and looking after them and listening to all of their requirements. And so we are delighted to have her as part of the team. So if those of you who are not members are not already convinced that this is the way you need to go, then you can, we look forward to hearing from you. I'm going to hand over now to Bongeni, who I don't think we have any actual questions, Bongeni, but maybe somebody would like to actually put up their hand and ask a question. So I'm going to hand back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Claire and the team, for that comprehensive feedback. Yeah, it would be nice to hear from either existing member or a potential member. I see. Can I pick on some people on the chat here? Kerry, Cecilia, would any of you like to come in? I won't put you on the spot in terms of putting your camera on, but maybe you can make a few remarks. There's
yes, so it's scary here. I wouldn't put my camera on. I'm actually off sick, but I did feel that I needed to attend this session today because the more I read about SAPICS, the more excited I get for our company to be involved and to share with my business that we've made a great decision. So I don't really have questions. I am just saying I'm taking in a lot of knowledge, and I'd like to thank you very much for everything that you do. I'm really absorbing a lot. I've been in supply chain for many, many years, but that does not mean that you don't learn something every day. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kerry, and we look forward
Kerry.
to engaging with you as a member. Christo, come in.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, thanks. I've been a member of SAPICS before, and I've attended events. I just let my membership lapse for a few months now, but I just joined again today. And yeah, I'm very excited. Good to see some new people involved in the organization. I just want to ask about the Digistics site visit. I don't see it on the website. Is that still going to be put on, right?
Yes, Christo, just waiting for the date from them. I prompted them today in the hope that I would get an answer for the slides, but I promise you will, as a member, you will get an email with all the details. So look out for that, and make sure that your profile on GlueUp allows you to receive emails, and that the SAPICS email address is whitelisted, so that it doesn't go into spam. But thank you for your continued engagement, Christo. It's nice to have you back again. Thank you.
Yeah, I can just really want to encourage everyone to attend the events, especially a site visit. That's very special to go behind the scenes in one of these warehouses. I remember the DSV visit, how special it was to see what they do there. Looking forward to, I've never been inside Diagestics, but just to encourage other members to get to the visits. It's one of the real advantages of being part of this, and then you get to meet the people, and that's what it's all about. So yeah, thank you very much, and keep it up. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Christo. And I mean, it's one of the things that we're looking to expand from a corporate member perspective. So if you are a corporate member representing a company and there's a site visit that you're interested in as a group, or you're willing to open your doors for other companies, we really encourage the opportunity of shared learning through site visits. So yeah, it's definitely an opportunity for us to all learn and improve collectively in terms of our standards, processes, and operations. Cecilia, come in.
Thank you very much, Mbongeni, and this was very insightful and very interesting. And I was at the Smart Procurement Galaga Estate last week, and one of the views that I've raised with the CEO, which is the Debbie Tech, was the focus on the manufacturing and engineering environment instead of focusing on the banking side, which is ABSA, as well as I would like to see a clear feasibility in terms of SAPICS I'm definitely going to join, because I am a SIPS member. I am going to join just to see how SAPICS can contribute to the manufacturing and engineering environment, also including the mining industry as well, in terms of the membership empowerment as well, and also uplifting also the young emerging students that wants to go into a supply chain and logistics environment as we are as well. Thank you very much for that information as well. I am originally from Rustenburg and from the mining industry, from the Royal Bafokeng, and I think there is quite a bit of a need there where we can empower the community in terms of the SMMEs and the ESD, which is one of the biggest lacking focus in supply chain as well and logistics.
Absolutely. Yeah, so thank you very much for that input, Cecilia. And I mean, this is the kind of feedback we're looking for from the membership about, what focus areas can we look into, what kind of value proposition that we can build. And I'm very excited about the potential for mining. It was featured in our executive summit recently. The procurement, supply chain and logistics aspects of it are obviously sort of at the heart of our economy. And so definitely going to be a focus area, and looking to expand also on SME. So thank you, Cecilia. I see our esteemed board member who's on the call would like to make a comment. Selepe, please just also introduce yourself and your background when commenting. Thanks.
Thanks, sorry. Let's introduce myself. I think for the sake of time, I'll just continue. So I'm a board member, and also I've done some of the CPI and CSCP courses in my early years supply chain, and that has also really helped me in my journey in my supply chain career. I just wanted to comment on Cecilia's observation at Smart Procurement last week. I happened to be there, I think, as part of SAPICS, with the good work that Len Bev are doing. We also, as the board, not as far as members, we were invited to partake in somehow to come through. I think the observation you make there is valid. I think the only thing is I think with procurement, what you see is that the bank, because the bank facilitates some of the payments in terms of procurement. It was a procurement conference. The banks facilitate the payments, and they also look to increase their share of the share of the wallet in terms of the procurement purchases, and hence they want to be able to catch those people who are making the decisions. That said, in terms of the SAPICS conference, the one we host is more encompassing, not necessarily focusing one specific area of supply chain, although we'll have a theme, but then we want to touch as many people from procurement, demand and supply planning, manufacturing, transportation, warehousing, people who are doing distribution centers, transporters, software providers that come through, people that are now to do some work in AI as well, coming to do some presentation, people in health, supply chain space as well. So quite diverse group of people who come to exhibit and also present. So it's much more encompassing to many supply chain professionals. Thanks. Yeah, just that wanted to make that comment. Thanks.
Much appreciated. Thanks, Selepe. So there you have it, colleagues. Maybe one of the parting comments here was from in the chat. One of the participants or attendees said, "Good day, everyone. I'm Elzara Chukudu, a purchasing and supply chain management student, and I'm convinced and confident that this is the industry where I definitely belong." We agree with you, Elzara, and we're looking forward to having you as a student member and working on your progression. And we're very excited to know that this industry also has a future with the good pipeline of skills coming from the tertiary education institutions. So that's excellent. Thank you very much, Selepe, board member. Thank you very much to the team for the great presentation, which will be shared with everyone after the call. And thank you, of course, to the participants, the existing members, and all of the potential members in the audience. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy Heritage Day for those of you who are South Africans tomorrow. Yeah, thank you for your time, and we appreciate it. All the best. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Everyone.
You're back.